Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Unorthoblocks server for one last run. It is the end of Season 4. I haven't done a ton since my last video. Season 4 has kind of been a wash for me. I lost a lot of motivation at one point. I changed jobs in the middle of the season, and that really took away my time and some of my motivation. But we did do some things that you guys haven't seen yet, so I thought I'd go on and do a real quick walkthrough of those, and then we'll move on. So here's our portal where we used to have. As you can see, we have a huge obstacle in the way that we haven't had before. So we will just go in here real quick. So the original idea here was this was going to be a big industrial complex. This was going to be the power plant, and there was going to be a big cooling tower over there, like a nuclear power plant. There was going to be an office building over there. There was going to be a warehouse and shipping department over there, and then there was going to be the big, like a factory in that direction. I don't know why I didn't go farther with it. There's actually a few reasons, but that's what the idea was, and obviously we never got there. But this was supposed to be our nuclear power plant. Obviously the reactors aren't in here. They would have went in this space right here. But the thing I want to go over before we walk through this is I have been pranked. So I came in here a while back and I kept hearing something, but I couldn't figure out what it was. And I had a second monitor up, so I thought maybe it was an ad or something. No. If you walk in here, and I've dug it up, but maybe.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
Yeah, so these apparently got put in a lot of people's faces. That's just the one they did with me, and I can't believe that they called me an old man. I mean, it's true, but I can't believe they just did it openly like that. Rude. Yeah, playing again. But anyway, so I've been pranked. The other thing they did that I didn't realize at first is they put all these dang torches in here. And I had this nice, like, moody vibe going around in here, and I really don't like all the light. So we are going to take some of those out and get it back to where it was. I can't believe people are this rude. So I'm going to take a minute and do that. And of course, even though they tried to make it cheery, I still do not appreciate this. Okay, now that we have our moody lighting back. So here's what we were going to do. There was going to be 2 nuclear reactors in the middle here. We were going to have some pipes and stuff. There was going to be a big crane system that went over the top, which is why we have these rails out of copper on either side. So that was going to be the main floor. Up here, I wasn't planning on doing much with this. I wasn't sure what I was going to do up here. It's just a balcony, and of course there was going to be some fences and stuff. But then on the other side, and I probably could go into the creative world and take a screenshot of what this was going to be. Maybe I'll do that for the final cut. This was our original iron farm, which I haven't taken down. And it's still working, unfortunately. Brad. Okay. Here was our smelter. We hit it here. So when we first built this, let's light this up a little bit. This is a little dark right here. Yeah, so when we first built this, it was 1 chest on top of 2 hopper minecarts. For some reason, the last update broke that. I'm not sure what happened, so we had to just put 4 individual chests in here. Still works. It's a little... You have to fill all 4 up at once to really make it work, but it still works plenty well. I smelted a bunch of glass with this a while back, and I was able to do shulker boxes full in like half an hour. So it's still good, just doesn't work quite as conveniently. But there was going to be a whole control room here. So the idea being you come in the control room and you throw your stuff in and it'll smelt it and come back up here. So that was that. But that's kind of what I built this for, was to hide the big smelter. And then the rest of it was just going to be decoration. But we never got this done, obviously. I kind of got stuck in creative designing it. So didn't really go as far as I want. But that was the idea. One other thing we did, I said... If we go back down here, I said the iron farm was still working. I did intend to move it. I just never tore it down because we did build another one down here. I think I might have shown this in a previous video. So this is down where our kelp farm is. The kelp farm is getting smelted up there. It's also feeding fuel into that smelter. It's also feeding fuel into the big one upstairs. But you can see right there, there's an iron golem already. We've got this little smelter working. Or not smelter, sorry, iron farm. So this is a double iron farm, and it's been producing pretty well. Like I said, my plan was to take out the one upstairs and just use this one, but obviously I never got around to it. This is the output to some of our farms. So obviously I've cleaned most of this out at this point. We do still have black ink in here and such, but that's what that was. There's one other thing that I want to show you that we built since last time, but it's in a different location. So I'm going to head over there, and I'll be right back with you guys. One thing I forgot to mention, my birthday was almost a year ago, almost exactly a year ago. And Jam got me this little Rapunzel plushie or figurine for my birthday. And I never picked it up, and I really felt guilty about it. But it's really cute, and I might have to carry it through to next season because it'll fit really well in the base. So I'll get on that. But thank you, Jam. I believe that's who made this. And thank you. And I'm really sorry that it took me almost 12 months to pick this up because it's really a shame. But yeah, just wanted to get that in as well. All right, so here we are in the Nether. As I'm recording this, it is the last day of Season 4. Matter of fact, the server is going to go down in about 4 or 5 hours. So I'm trying to get this recorded in that amount of time. We are getting really excited for Season 5. It starts Saturday, so 2 days from now. So that would be April 4th, I believe. We'll kick that off, and I'm sure some people will be streaming, so look for those announcements from everybody. We've got a couple of new members. Very excited to bring Season 4 to you guys. But where I'm going right now is we're headed towards our Nether Hub, which is probably the biggest project I did that I'm actually really proud of. But before we get there, we're going to look at a bunch of messages from mods. But we're going to go in here. And what this is something we called camp. We've done this the last couple years. What in the world? We get to a point in the season where we've kind of gotten burnt out on some of our builds. So we come out here and we just built... I don't know what happened to this, and I don't have the sign paintings mod. I need to get that set up. But anyway, we came out here to an island, and this is actually a mushroom island, as you can probably tell by the mushrooms. We took out all of the mycelium. If you watch Iondis, you've seen some of her shorts and some of the conversations from that. We put the grass in, and then we came out here for a couple, 3 weekends in a row and just built. We've got some stuff over there. I think that's Sunny's little jungle house. Iondis is over here. I think that might be hers. Huntress is over here. I think that's Omelet's sandcastle that you don't want to touch. I can't remember who all built out here or whose is whose because I was living in a cave. So when we first came into this world, I was rowing out here. Remember, I don't have wings. I rowed out here to the island, and the first thing I saw when I was rowing in, if we can just go out here, I came from where our highway network was going to be, and I saw this little cave. So I just came shooting in here. Like so. Got up here. And found this little cave. So I just kind of started decorating it. And we put in some crops. We've lit it up a little bit. We've used a few extra things here and there. I really should have dug it out a little bit, but I didn't. We were going to put a storage system over here. Obviously, that's not done. We've brought some things over. Oh, there's a stone cutter. Over here this was a second entrance. So if you go out here, you can empty out into the ocean again, and there's a guardian temple right over there, so I didn't know if I was going to do something with that or not, but I never did. So that's what this was for. And then the last unfinished project, which I started, but I never quite finished. I was going to put like a little natural hot spring in here, which I never finished. But we did get a few things. We got some crop farms going, some little beginner fields. We decorated a little bit, didn't quite finish. We've got a cherry tree growing out of here. We'll see that up top. If you look up, you can see there's water that we can see out of. We'll see the top of that when I get out of here. And then I put a little mushroom breeding area back here. There's a little water feature back there, so I was breeding up some mushrooms. So had a little fun with that for about 3 weekends. But the big part of this project is when I decided I wanted to put see-through a roof in here, I needed something up above it. So what I decided to make was a little Japanese garden. So if we go over here, and this is not something I'd ever done before, by the way, so just bear with me on this, but we made this little Japanese garden. So if you look down there, and I don't have my connected textures maybe, which is disappointing, but you can see there's our little cave down there that you can see. And and that way our crops could get light, right? I know they don't need it. But yeah, we came out here, we dug that out, we landscaped it, we put all the trees. Here's our cherry tree that's growing up out of the ground. So we made just like a thicker, kind of bigger cherry tree a little bit. Could have probably went a little bigger with it, but didn't. You can see our guardians are being rude. But that just flows down here and it empties out into the ocean over here. So just a little bit of a fun little thing. We did put some tropical fish in here, as you can see. I don't know if any of them are still in here, to tell you the truth. There's a couple kind of stuck in corners, so that's good. But yeah, we put some tropical fish in here. We've got some bamboo, etc. So we had fun with that. That's Shotgun's house. And I don't know whose this is. Don't know that I'd even seen that before. But so that was camp. So yeah, that was kind of the last little bit I wanted to show of what I did in Station 4. I was pretty proud of the little Japanese garden over there. So I just wanted to make sure I showed that off. Let's get somewhere we can't hear guardians, shall we? Can I walk forward like this? They're so loud. Okay. Better get used to that for next season. Like I said, this will be the last video of Season 4 where the server's shutting down in a couple hours. And then we will be going for Season 5 again in 2 days. So looking forward to that on April 2nd. I'll try to get this out tomorrow, so you at least got a day. But thanks for watching. Sorry I've been gone for so long. Really excited for Season 5. I've already got so many things planned out and built and creative for that. And I'll keep going on that for quite a while. So it should be a really fun season. If we pull off all the plans, it's going to be really cool. So tune in for that. Till then, though, this has been Rogue Torso, signing off from Season 4. Rogue Torso, out.